Greetings and wishes from Rohini College of Engineering and Technology and myself Manoj. Let's continue with the previous part. In previous part, we have discussed about the ideal and real gas behavior and the properties the partial pressure and partial volume, the Dalton's law of partial pressure and the Amagal's law of partial volume that we have discussed in the previous part. And in this part, we are going to discuss about the equations of state for both ideal and real gases. Equations of state. A gas which obeys the ideal gas equation is said to be ideal gas. As we discussed in the previous part, PV is equal to nRT. So under all the conditions of temperature and pressure is said to be ideal gas as we know. Then real gas which does not obey the ideal gas law we said to be a real gas. As we discussed in the previous, under all the conditions of pressure and temperature it will not obey the ideal gas law. Such type of gas is said to be a real gas. Here an equation of state, which is an equation which relates the variables of state such as the temperature, pressure, volume and n be the amount of substance. So it is particularly useful when you want to know the effect of a change in one of the variable of state if it undergoes any process. Consider in case of solid and liquids, the pressure on a solid or a liquid increases, the volume does not change as much. There will be a change in volume but it will not change as much. If the temperature is increased, the volume doesn't change much either. Therefore an appropriate equation of state describing such system would be the volume is a function of the temperature and the pressure which is equal to constant. And for gases, the change of pressure and temperature of a gas will have an easily observable effect on the volume of that gas. We can observe it easily when the pressure or the temperature increases, the effect of volume it is very much easily observable. For an ideal gas, the n appropriate equation of state would be volume is a function of the temperature, pressure and the amount of substance which is equal to nRT divided by P, where n be the amount of substance, R be the gas constant and T be the temperature and P be the pressure. So because as we discussed in the previous part, the ideal gas, that means there is no intermolecular interaction or else there is no forces acting between the molecules. There is no molecular interactions and there is no molecular volume. That kind of gas is said to be ideal gas. So there are many equations of state describing the real gases. In the consideration of molecular volume and their interactions, the most well-known such equation is probably the van der Waals equations of state for a real gas. First, we are going to discuss the equation of state for the ideal gas. These laws are applicable only for the ideal gases. Boyle's law, Charles' law, Gay-Lussac's law, and Avogadro's law. Here, it has been clearly illustrated in the diagram. The Boyle's law, which states that by keeping the temperature constant, the pressure varies inversely with volume. The pressure varies inversely with the volume. Here it has been clearly shown. Boyle's law is also called as Boy-Morty law. Is an experimental law which describes the pressure of a gas tends to increase as the volume of the container decreases. The absolute pressure exerted by a given mass of ideal gas is inversely proportional to the volume occupied by keeping the temperature as constant. Therefore, the Boyle's law relates the pressure and volume by keeping the temperature as constant. Charles' law, by keeping the pressure as constant, the volume occupied is directly proportional or varies directly to the absolute temperature. So hence, it has been clearly stated that Charles law is also known as the volume law, that is the law of volumes, is also experimental gas law, which describes the gases tends to expand when heated. When the pressure of the sample of a dry gas is held constant, as we already mentioned, by keeping the pressure constant, the volume will be directly proportional to its absolute temperature by keeping the pressure constant. That's the important point we have to note. Then in case of Gay-Lussac's law, which relates the pressure and the absolute temperature by keeping the volume as constant, as shown here. The pressure directly varies with its absolute temperature by keeping the volume as constant. This Gay-Lussac's law stated. Avogadro's law. It is a special case for the ideal gas equation. The equal volumes of all the gases at the same temperature and pressure have the same number of molecules present in it, which relates the volume and the number of moles or molecules of a gas at constant temperature and pressure. So combined law is a combination of Charles law, Boyle's law and Gay-Lussac's law. The combination of all the gas laws is said to be a combined gas law. The gas which obeys this mentioned law is said to be ideal gas. The gas which will not obey such a law is said to be a real gases. Hereafter we are going to look out the equations of state for a real gases. Here the list of equations of state. There are various equations which describes the real gas behavior. Van der Waals equation, Redlich-Kwong equation, Bethelot and modified Bethelot equation, Dietrich equation, Clausius equation, Virial equation, Peng-Robinson equation, Ohl equation, Beatty-Bridgman equation, Benedict-Webb equation. We can discuss one by one. The Van der Waals equation. The equation of state taking into account the volume occupied by the molecules and the attractive forces between them. This is the Van der Waals equation stated. Therefore, the real gases are often modeled by taking into account their molar weight and the molar volume. Where mathematically, the Van der Waals equation RT is equal to close bracket P plus A divided by V square. The Vm represents the molar volume. The bracket close multiplied with the Vm minus B, where the parameters A and B are the Van der Waals constant or the parameter that is used to determine empirically for each gas, where P be the pressure, T be the temperature, Vm be the molar volume and R be the gas constant. And here the constants, the Van der Waals constant A and B has been given below. A is equal to 27 capital R square into Tc square. That represents the critical temperature. The T suffix C represents the critical temperature and the P suffix C represents the critical pressure. Right? So A is equal to 27 R square Tc square divided by 64 Pz and B is equal to RTc divided by 8 Pz. Redlich-Kwong equation. Redlich-Kwong equation is another two-parameter equation that is used to analyze the real gases. It is almost always more accurate than the Van der Waals equation and often more accurate than some equation with more than two parameters. Here the equation is given below. The RT is equal to pressure P plus A divided by Vm. Vm is nothing but the volume, molar volume, into Vm plus B into root of temperature, whole product of Vm minus B. Here the A and B are also the parameters, the empirical parameters, but not same as the parameters in the Van der Waals equation. You have to keep it in mind. Hence, in Van der Waals equation itself, we are having variables or parameters such as a and b. But in Redlich-Wong equation itself, the same a and b parameters are there. But keep it in mind, both the parameters is not same. Both are different. The term a and b used in van der Waals equation is different from the a and b used in the Redlich-Wong equation. Here it has been shown as Berthollet or modified Berthollet equation is very rarely used equation where pressure P is equal to RT divided by V minus B minus A divided by TV square. But the modified version, the modified equation is somewhat more accurate. That is P is equal to RT divided by V, the whole multiply with 1 plus 9 PTC divided by 128 PC into T multiplied with 1 minus 6 Tc square divided by T square, where the T will be the temperature, R will be the gas constant, V will be the volume. Tc represents the critical temperature, Pc represents the critical pressure. Then Dieter's equation, P is equal to RT into exponential, that is e power minus A divided by V into RT. Vm represents the molar volume. Wherever we are using the molar volume, we are using Vm divided by whole divided by Vm by B. Vm minus B. Then the Clausius equation that has been shown. RT is equal to P plus A divided by T into Vm plus C the whole square into Vm minus B. Here the parameters A, B, C, three different unknowns or three different constant values, constants are given. Where the A, B value, A, B, C constant formulas has been given below. That is small a is equal to Vc, that is a critical volume, minus RTC. Tc represents the critical temperature divided by 4 Pc. P suffix C represents the critical pressure. And B is equal to 3 into RTC divided by 8 Pc minus Vc. And the parameter C is equal to 27 R square Tc cube divided by 64 Pc. Normally, PVT represents the pressure, volume, temperature respectively, where PC, TC, VC that represents its critical pressure, critical volume and critical temperature respectively. Then virial equation. PVM, that's a VM represents the molar volume is equal to RT the whole multiplied 1 plus BT divided by, here we are having capital B into T divided by Vm plus capital C into T divided by Vm square plus D into T divided by Vm cube plus etc. It keeps on going. Or else PVM is equal to RT the whole multiplied with 1 plus B dash, capital B dash into T divided by P plus C dash into T divided by P square plus D dash into T divided by P cube plus etc. Where A, B, C, A dash, B dash, C dash are the temperature dependent constant. Peng-Robinson equation. This two-parameter equation has the interesting property being useful in analyzing some liquids as well as the real gases. Pressure P is equal to RT divided by Vm minus B minus A small a into temperature divided by Vm the whole multiplied with Vm plus B plus B into Vm minus B as shown. Here the next the whole equation. RT is equal to P plus small a divided by TVm multiplied with Vm minus B minus small c divided by T square into Vm square whole multiplied with Vm minus B, where the parameters A, B, Z is given, where A is equal to 6 PCTCVC square. As I already mentioned, the suffix C represents its critical pressure, critical temperature, critical volume. And small b is equal to Vc divided by 4. And the term C represents 4 PC and TC square into Vc cube. This is the Peng-Robinson equation. Then Beatty-Bridgman equation. P is equal to RT into small d plus BRT, the capital B RT minus capital A minus RC divided by T square into small d square plus minus of capital B into small b into R into T plus A, the capital A multiplied with small a minus capital R capital B into small c divided by T square into small d cube plus capital R into capital B into small b into small c into small d power 4 divided by T square as shown. Here where we have a little bit confusion, both the capital letter, small letter is randomly coming. Capital A, small a, capital B, small b. So hence we are defining where the d, the small d represents its molar density or molar density, and the parameters small a, small b, small c and capital A and capital B are the empirical parameters. The next one, the Benedict-Webb equation, the last equation. Capital P is equal to R into T into small d plus small d square into RT, the whole multiplied with capital B plus small b into d minus capital A plus small a into small d minus a into alpha into small d power 4 minus 1 by t square into capital C minus capital C into d multiplied with 1 plus gamma into small d square into e power minus gamma d square, where the small d represents the molar density, where the parameters a, small b, small c, capital A, capital B, capital C, and alpha and gamma all are the empirical constants of the Benedict-Webb equation. So here we have discussed all the equations of state for both the ideal gas and the real gas. Thank you.